Okay, welcome to Sefeo podcast. And I'm the host tonight, Humaira, and our guest is Gesta.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Gesta. How's the day? Everything is good, right?
Not really. I've been through a tough day. Got lots of
Oh
stuff to
my
do.
god, really? Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, we're gonna talk about self management. Okay?
Yeah,
Uh huh. Okay, I'm so sorry. Our topic is about self management, and you got a lot of stuff today, or something like that, right?
yeah,
Okay. We get a lot of information from the internet about self management, right?
mm-mm.
Okay. And I found so many definitions of self management, but they just mention three aspects like emotion, thoughts, and behavior. So we come with the emotion first. What is emotion? What do you know about it? What is emotion?
Well, it's kind of like psychology question.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, for me, emotion is the thing that people can feel, people can use to express their own feeling. And sometimes people can be mad, people can be sad. It's all about emotions. I think emotion can control people sometimes. Emotion can be the courage for the average person, just like it. A tool. No tool. It's like the thing that people can use to face every single thing, such as when people are in the mood to do something and they're gonna do that things. But in other perspective, sometimes people define this as I forgot about the perspective, but yeah, I'm gonna let you know about it. Yeah, for me, that's it. Emotion can control the people. It's still about the psychology of people. Sometimes people can express their own feeling to about the life or every single thing.
Okay, that's the emotion, right? And okay, we just took over the example of the emotion, like anger. You ever angry with someone, right? You have that anger, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is the best way to deal with the feelings of anger?
Well, to deal with, well, I think the first time, when I get angry to somebody, sometimes I need to control myself. It's all about angry. Is like all of the feelings become one, and people. Sometimes people feel sad, feel very upset or something. It's like there is something in the heart that very encourages them. It's like they're gonna be very, very emotional, and they're gonna express their things. Sometimes it's gonna be ego for the people. Sometimes let expressing our own emotions to the people or getting angry, it's gonna break all of things. And I think the best way to control that feeling is you just need to stay calm, just like killing your ego and try to stay calm in every single situation. Because I think I don't mean that every single persons are not available to be angry to somebody, but you can do that thing. But I think it's just wasting the time, and after you getting angry to somebody, you lost them, and it's like you break the relationship with somebody, and I think this is not the best way to let out.
Okay, so you just killed that feelings, right? Trying to
Yeah,
kill that. Okay.
yeah. Sometimes, when I get angry, sometimes, and I have very I become a selfish guy, ego, and sometimes it breaks people's heart, and we can't know that people get upset about it and get us wrong, and we just what we have done in that time. So if there's nothing we can do because we already break that because our emotions, and we let it come out from our feelings. So I think you just need. I know that sometimes people just have their own time that they need to be alone, and they just express their own feelings. Just like, okay, I'm angry now. Sometimes people they gonna be, shouting or something like that. I'm just expressing the feeling when they're alone. But for me, I'm not the kind of guy who likes to express my own feeling when I to the people, because I think it's not the best thing. Because I'm really afraid of hurting other people. Sometimes I do that thing, but I'm trying to avoid that because it's it's gonna be worse if we let it.
Okay. Yeah. That is a good thing. You just want to avoid it. Okay. And how about stress? How do you manage your stress?
Oh, that's a good question. It's very relate what I've done. I'm really stressful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, sometimes, how do I manage my stress? Because I love game, I just play the game. But sometimes
Playing games.
What?
Playing games like the online games or something like that. Is
Absolutely. I play online games. Sometimes I play with my friends. And so just today I played with my friends, and it's a great thing. It refreshed my mind a lot. I could laugh with my friends and just like making, joking, and all of the things are gone in my mind. But sometimes, I'm so shy to talk about it. Sometimes I go out with my partner. I go out for a date with my girlfriend sometimes, and sometimes I just go out for hang out with my friends. Yeah, it's very helpful for me.
Okay, that's good. That's a good way to manage your stress. I mean, like to make yourself enjoy with all of the stuff and not think about the problem for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yes, for a while, right? Because the problem is also access. I mean, like the problem you're gonna face the problem maybe after you release the stress or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna face the problem again, right?
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes when people gets lots of stuff and when they're in trouble, I mean, when they work and they get something that they can't fix that their own, and they go out for hang out with their friends, and then they're gonna share with their friends, and they will get any suggestion from their friends. I think that's the best way. Yeah, I think it is a common thing that happens in social life. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. So maybe we're gonna move about. The another aspect is about thought. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you're coming with this question again.
I wasn't.
How your thought affect your life?
My thought is like, you know, all of the thing that we have in our thought, it's sometimes it's like many comparisons of it. We need to always thinking about it and how which is the best thing that we should decide, and all of the things that has set up our thought at a times. So I think it's very effective for every single person to decide every single thing, because the function of thought is, controlling or dividing which is the best thing that they should do. And sometimes it doesn't mean that people goes to the wrong ways because of they have wrong thought. I don't think so, because every single person has a different perspective. They have their own perspective. So thought can control them, and also thought can be good. Sometimes can be bad, and it depends on them the way that they take that thing. I think it's very effective. It's
Okay. So I have another question about it. How to control your thoughts and be the master of your mind? How you control your thoughts?
Okay. Well, sometimes people can control what they thought. Sometimes brains always works all the times, and what we hear, it comes to our brains, and our brains works hard to produce the things. So making the idea, and it's become a thought, and it's kind of people are trying to create their own idea about it of something, and it's normal. And sorry, what was the question? I'm sorry.
I see. How to control your thoughts, and be master of your mind. Maybe you can control your thoughts. I mean, like, maybe when you have the bad things or something like that, or in the nervous situation, and how to control it. How to control your thoughts. Maybe I'm not supposed to think about it, and blah blah blah, or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do I control my thought? I think, in my perspective, sometimes brains just record every single thing around, and its brains works hard to analyze about what's going on at that time, and it's become a thought. So thought is the result from the brain's works, and at that times how to control that thing. Sometimes our thought and our feelings are comfort, and we don't know. At that time it's like I fight each other, so it is not the right way, but our thoughts said that this is the right way, but our feelings are it is not the right way. And how to control that thing, I just try to stay calm at the moment, because I don't want to decide the wrong thing. For example, when you guess something and your brains work back to analyze about these things, and it's become a thought at that time, and you thought that okay, all right, so this is the right one, but your feeling said that this is not the right one. But so that's why people always say that when you want to do something, you just need to take the deep breath to do that, and stay calm. And it's how do I control that thing? That's what I do when I control my thought. And also sometimes I'm just trying to look at any aspect, such as I believe that every single thing in this world has a positive and negative, as bad and good. And I think and from the bad things, it also has a negative and also positive thing. For example, um what wait, I forgot it. I've been through it, that was bad, but actually the deep of it, there was a good thing that I could learn at that time. And at that time I tried to control my brain, so okay, I should accept this one. Yeah, for example, I got it. I remember it. For example, at the time my teacher asked me to dance in front of public at that time. So no dance, yeah, dancing. And he said that, can you dance in front of public, and I'll give the best lesson for you. And I was less confident. I wasn't really brave. But actually what we think at the first time, that absolutely embarrassing ourselves, And when I rejected to do that thing, he said to me, you are a stupid one, because you know that you're less confident, you are not confident, and but you don't want to do that thing. So the proposal that I asked you to do that thing just because I just really want to know how brave you are to face the world. And at the time I didn't really think too much. I just claimed that it's really bad. But actually the proposal of him, that why he wants to ask me to dance in front of public, is just because he wants to teach me to be confident. Sometimes people can do the embarrassing things. When they do the embarrassing thing, they also can do the good thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For example, you do dancing, and then you face many people. All right. So when you follow the seminar, and you can be confident, so much confident, because you did a very embarrassing things, and right now you do at the back end. And it's like to encourage you to be a confident person. And since that time, I always try to think positive of something, because that's the very most important thing. And my principle, it's also become my principle. I need to look at any aspect of it, and it's become my thought at a time.
Okay, I think it is the best thing. I feel like I get a new things from it. I get a new a new perspective on it. Okay, thank you so much for sharing with me. And when you get down about problems and everything in your life, how to build the self-motivation, how to motivate yourself, how to build the self-motivation. Hello?
Hello. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So you get migration?
Sorry. What was the question? Somebody just called me, so misconnection.
Okay. How to build self-motivation?
For me, it's depend on how do you make your own commitment. Commitment also can be motivation for you, because commitment is a part of motivation. When you want to do something, and commitment can make you stronger, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be the biggest thing that you have. For example, when you want to reach something, your biggest motivation is because.
Okay, yes. I got a lot of things from your opinion and everything. But our time is already over. Thank you for joining this podcast tonight.
Excuse me, can I say the last word for all of people, all of our viewers?
Of course.
For me, Do not be afraid of facing the world. There are a lot of people that are competing themselves to reach what they want to reach, but it doesn't mean that you are not the weakest one. You are the strongest one. All of humans in this world are the strongest. It's depending on how the way that you face the world. That's it. So keep it up.
Oh, that's the nice sentence. Okay, thank you for joining the podcast tonight.
Okay, I'm so proud to be here.
Yeah, okay. Have a good day.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.